Hello friends, welcome back. I am C. Raman Bhamani. Today we are going to discuss about Black Rose Industries Limited. This company was established in the year 1990 as Asia Fab Limited. The company is into the business of manufacturing and distribution of specialty chemicals. Wedgwood Holdings Limited Mauritius and Triumph Worldwide Limited Hong Kong are the promoters of this company. Now let us look at who are the shareholders of the company. What is the shareholding percentage of this company? For this, we'll go to BSE's website. This data is as on June 2020. First, we will look at the shareholding pattern of the promoters. So this is an Indian company, Toza Enterprise Private Limited. It is holding only 0.47% share in the company, whereas two foreign companies, which are Wedgwood Holding Limited, is holding 56.47% share in this company. Triumph Worldwide Limited is holding 18.06% share in the company. So in total, all three of these promoters make 75% share in the company. Now let us see the public shareholding of the company. So only one mutual fund is holding the share of this company, and because this percentage is below 1%, the name is not given here. Foreign portfolio investors is also one who is only holding 0.27%. Only one bank or financial institution is holding this company, and the percentage is very minimal. That's why it is showing 0.00. No government shareholding are there in this company. And now the individual share capital in excess of rupees 2 lakhs. So only those individuals who are holding more than 2 lakh of share capital in this company, their name will be displayed here. So those are Riya Todi, Suchi Todi, Sujata Todi and Chitra Lekha Todi. They are holding 5.40%, 1.21%, 1.50%, 1.13%, 1.15%. Apart from this, clearing members are holding 0.26%, body corporates are holding 0.69%, some HUF are holding 0.48%, and there is this NRI Banwari Lal Panda. He is holding 1.46% share in the company. And director or director's relatives are holding only 0.53% share in the company. Now let us look at the income figures. We will be looking at last 5 years figures, financial year wise, year ending on March 2016, 17, 18, 19 and 20. 5 years we'll look. So in 2016, the sales were 177 crores. So all these figures are in crore of rupees. In 2016, the sales was 177 crores. In 2017, it was 241. In 2018, it was 297. In 2019, it was 308. In 2020, it was 372. So you can see it is continuously growing. Let us also look at the profit figure. In 2016, it was 1 crore. In 2017, it was 5 crore. 2018, it was 11 crore. 2019, it was 13 crore. And in 2020, it was 20 crores. So profit also is continuously increasing. Now let us look at the quarterly income statements. Here also we'll look at last 5 quarters. In June 2019 quarter, the sales was 84 crores. In September quarter, it was 96 crores. In December, it was 94 crores. In March, it was 98 crores. And in June 2020, because of COVID problem, it was only 41 crores. Let us also look at the profit figures. The profit was 4 crores, 6 crore, 5 crore, 4 crore. And here it is a drop in June because of COVID. So you can see the profits are also stable, 4, 5, 6 crores. Every quarter, the company is making 4, 5 and 6 crores profits. Only in June, because of COVID problem, the profit were less. And also I would like to show you this we are again back on yearly figures. The interest component which the company is paying is very less and it is reducing. So it is a good sign. In 2016 they were paying 4 crores of interest. Here also it was 4 crore, here it is 3 crore, here it is 3 crore, but in March 20 it was only 2 crores. So this is very less. The company is paying very less amount of interest. This shows that company is not taking any big amount of loans for which it has to pay interest. So this is very good sign that the company is not taking any big loans and paying huge amount of interest. Now let us look at the returns figures. So return on net worth in 2016 it was 8%, in 2017 it was 20%, in 2018 it is 33%, in 2019 it was 29%, in 2020 it is 31%. So this is very good figures. And ROCE, return on capital employed, it was 16%, 25%, 37%, 36% and 41%. So you can see these figures are continuously growing. And also return on assets, return on asset was 2% in 2016, in 2017 it was 5%, then 11%, 13% and 15%. So the company is growing at a very good pace. Friends, there is one negative point which I saw from the annual report. So these are the trade receivable figures. Those of you who don't know what are trade receivables, I'll just tell you in brief. Trade receivables are nothing but our customers to whom we have given goods on credit. So these are the amounts which we have to receive from our customers on the year end. So in 2019, trade receivables were 2805.53 lakhs. These figures are in lakhs. I have also converted in crores. If you convert in crores, it will come to 28.05 crores. So in 2020, it has grown to 4,772.16 lakhs, which comes to 47.72 crores. Friends, logically speaking, when will your trade receivables increase? If trade receivables are our customers from whom we have to receive our money. So if trade receivables are growing, then even the sales should grow. Correct? But here in this case, the trade receivable have grown at 70%, but the sales figure has grown only by 21%. So this is just one red flag which I came across while studying the annual report of the company. Let us see the chart of this company. What are the current market price of the company on the stock exchange? Black Rose is listed only on BSE. It is not listed on NSE. And currently the rate is 134.30, which was last Friday, 18 September. So I have marked this zone for you. You can see, obviously in March there was a COVID problem and the rate had gone down to around 60-61 rupees. From there it has come all the way to 134. So if you have bought it at this rates 60, 65 or 70, then you are in a very good profit. But if you have not bought, then you can wait. You can see that after reaching this point, the share price has moved ahead. After reaching this zone again, it has moved ahead. After reaching this point 2 times, it has gone again above, and after reaching this point also, it has gone above. So there is very less chance that it will again come in this zone. Friends, I have made this video for educational purposes. I am not recommending you to buy or sell these shares. I have just shown you my analysis, and if you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section. If you have any suggestions, do let me know in the comment section. If you like my video, do hit the like button and share it with your family and friends, and subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed. Thank you for watching.